Welcome back, y'all. It's the Drunk Capitalist here again, and I am back today. And as you can see in the thumbnail, I have debt over $30,000. And honestly, it's all from student loans. I can honestly say that on a month-to-month basis, I don't carry any credit card debt, even though you've seen in my previous videos that I do use my credit cards for everything. But I've also been talking about the past few weeks the fact that I don't really believe that Joe Biden is going to pay off this debt. And the best we have right now is the fact that the interest rate is at 0%. So I'll talk about how I came to this number of $30,000. It actually was more, but I did start paying it prior to the penny. And now that the penny is kind of almost over, and he continues to like push the can down the road and continuously extending the payment pause, I'm getting more antsy. So I'm deciding I'm just taking it upon myself and just be an adult and just pay it. Because once the pause started, I was already like, oh wow, things could get really like shaky out here financially for anyone at any time. And like it made it like obvious because a lot of things happened when it came to rent, jobs, healthcare, just everything was exposed financially in like these United States of America. But basically I just wanted to talk about like, okay, I got all this debt and over the course of the payment pause, I've been saving the money as though I was gonna be paying the debt. Instead of paying it, I've just been putting it to the side or like investing it here and there, buying a few things. I'm not gonna lie, I've been that person. Like I'm still a human being. Like I can't be perfect when it comes to finances, but I can try. I'm really like risk averse, so I try not to go too crazy, get too wild. I made some investments, some stock market stuff here and there. But at the end of the day, in my opinion, if you have debt, you can't really build wealth unless it's like, debt coming from real estate and etc. Like I feel like buying a car and being in debt to like an engine is not a way to build wealth. And that's pretty much the reason why, like, even though I've wanted a car for years and years and years, like, and I've had money multiple times in order to purchase a vehicle, I understand at the end of the day that like once I have a vehicle, that's going to be a recurring payment as part of my lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like even if I buy a vehicle cash, at the end of the day, I'm still going to have to pay for repairs, gas, and insurance payments. And New York City car insurance ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. Like it's really bad actually. I did some quotes. It was like $700, but whatever. That's beside the point. The point is, I keep myself from paying too many bills, and right now I've been saving towards paying this off, and I really want to pay it off because I just don't feel comfortable having the debt. Like it's actually driving me insane. Like, and I feel like me or anyone else, I don't know, tell me in the comments if you have this same feeling that when you have debt, you feel like you make certain decisions differently. Like you feel like when you have like bills, and it's like me having an apartment and having a job and having debt makes me feel like I'm making decisions in order to stay safe. But I feel like I would make, bigger decisions, bigger steps, take more risk if I didn't have issues such as the student loan debt and whatnot. Like I just feel like money has this way of like kind of changing how you see the world and your opportunities and whatnot. And I feel like the student loan debt is preventing me from getting my first car, is preventing me from buying my first house or a condo or whatever the case may be. And I feel like I'm not going to want to do anything until I get rid of this, and because it's driving me crazy. But yeah, so I just like wrote it out and everything. I don't know if you guys can see this, but like, yeah, you probably can't see it right now, but I wrote out like it, like verbatim, like how much money I owed and all that stuff from like all the different loans. Like I have 11 different loans over the course of the time that I spent in school There's unsubsidized loans, subsidized loans, and Perkins loans, of course. When it comes to just, oh, and that's another thing. The Perkins loans, I've actually been paying on those the entire time, like ever since I had them, because those don't count as like for student loan forgiveness, because those go to your actual school. And but for the federal loans, I've not been paying them directly. But as time has passed, I've just been like, yo, like, he ain't about to pay this. Like, when he first got elected, I was like, okay, there's like a 80% chance to 20% chance that, you know, he won't pay it. You know what I mean? Then we got the, he extended the pause, and I was like, now it's 50-50. And he extended it again. And I'm like, ooh, it's looking real like this ain't happening. And then he extended it again last week. And I'm just like, all right, we all know what this is. This man he's just a liar. He's not paying. He's not going to pay this. This is your best chance to get rid of it. And with inflation rising, like I mentioned before, it's like one of those things you just gotta pay it. Because it's gonna create more issues when it comes to interest in your life later on, when it comes to that debt to income ratio in your life later on. If I was to go buy a car right now with this $30,000 on my DTI, it's gonna inflate my interest. Now I have to pay more for the same car just because I got all this debt. If I wanted to buy a house, interest rates and mortgages right now is crazy. But like, imagine that, having that DTI, and then that actually making my home buying power even lower because I owe $30,000. So like, all that combined, like, it just created this mindset in me that I'm just like, I gotta just get rid of this loan. I just can't. It doesn't matter if they pay it off in 5 years. I'm not gonna feel any type of way, because that would have given me years ahead of the game of not having this debt in the first place. That's fine with me. I don't care what happens. If they pay it off, if they decided in September that they're going to pay it off, I might be a little upset. But it's probably not going to happen. Like, honestly, I don't believe it. I feel like at this point in time, there's a 5% chance of this happening. 5% chance. But yeah, I just wanted to introduce that to you guys, and I want you guys to follow me on my journey as I seek to pay off this $30,828. I don't know how fast I'm gonna be able to pay it off, but I want to go ham, especially since I have like a little egg worth of money to throw towards it very soon. I still want to keep it safe, keep it very Dave Ramsey in the building, making sure I have my 6 months of expenses, and all that stuff covered before I attack this debt. But best believe I'm getting rid of it. And I hope you guys stay along for the ride. Thank you for watching. It's the Drunk Capitalist here. Peace.